Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. If you're wondering why I'm looking so tired and probably shiny, it's because I'm having a no makeup Sunday. I just wanted to get on with my day, so I didn't bother with it today. But it doesn't matter because most of this video, the camera will be pointed at my sketchbook because I'm going to be trying out my Derwent Inktense ink pencils. I don't know if you saw, if you didn't I'll link it below, but I did a Derwent artist craft haul last March, April time, and I said in that because I tried out the Inktense art sticks, I can't remember, and I said the pencils were next on my wish list, and my husband bought me a tin for our anniversary, so I'm very happy about that. And so that's what I'm going to try out now. Obviously I couldn't wait till now to try them for the first time, so I'll put in a clip of when I just had a very quick play and I was just copying the picture on the tin. So I'll put that in now. That's that, but now I'm going to have another play with them, and I'm going to be doing a drawing of my daughter Rain modelling one of the dresses I made for my clothing company Threads of a Fairy Tale. This is where I've got to so far. So that's the photograph on my screen, I don't know how well you can see it, and that's my drawing. I'm not quite sure if it's totally in proportion. I think her head might be a little too big. Like I said in that video, I need to practice, and I'll be honest, I haven't really been doing that, so now I am, and why not share how I get on, and I'll give you my verdict on the pencils while I'm at it. Okay, I hope this setup works alright. I'm not quite sure how proper artist YouTubers do this. Hopefully you can more or less see what I'm doing. Unfortunately I have really rubbish light in here. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that, that's just my shadow. Okay, straight away I've come across quite an important issue actually. 24 colours. I mean, this obviously isn't the smallest set, but there's nothing here that matches my model's skin tone. There's no pale pink, no peach colours. So the best I'm going to be able to do is use this brown tone here, which is called mustard, and hope it's not quite as dark as it looks. And then use a sort of mix of this plum colour, maybe a bit of the red, poppy red, and tone it down with the white, antique white, and see how we go with that. Okay, this is the sort of very delicately coloured in picture. I've gone very light just because I know the Inktense sticks were very intense. Yeah, just for my first go I've just been quite delicate on the touch really. Right, so now I shall add water. Okay, before I add water to the background, I'm just going to make it a bit darker, because I don't think it's going to work just as a gentle outline. I think we're going to need that bold background. So here's my finished picture. I mean, it's okay, it's not great, but as I explained in my last video, I haven't really drawn or painted very much for the last 20 years, so I'm out of practice. I don't think that's too bad. I just about, I think, got away with a skin tone, but that lack of a sort of peachy pale pink colour is gonna be an issue, I think. I'll see if I can buy an individual one. I want to practice drawing people, so I'm quite happy with a range of skin tones, but as I'm going to be doing drawings of my daughters mainly, you know, it's going to be a problem if I don't find something that's a bit more close to what they are in real life. I mean, I was amazed, I don't know if you saw, but before I added water, you could not tell the difference between the colour between the black and the dark brown. And in fact, I think it's described as grey. Let me check. Oh, bark. No, so that was a dark brown. They were pretty much the same tone until I added water, and then all of a sudden there is quite a bold difference between the black and the bark. So that's something to bear in mind if you are planning on using these. I'm loving it. Gosh, you can tell I'm out of practice with watercolour things because, oh my gosh, you can see my brush stroke going around the skirt, and I could not, even though I immediately saw my mistake and went over it in water next to it, it was too late. So you do have to remember to take your brush stroke in the direction that you want it. But the white did not blend very well. To be honest, it may as well not have been there at all, and I just could have just kept with the white paper and blended out the shading that I've used for the skirt. I think what I'm looking forward to trying out is combining these with my Inktense sticks and using the pencils where I want detail and line, because actually, like where I've used the black for the shading in the bodice of the dress, I mean, that's far too harsh. I might go over and pencil and see if I can sort of even that out a little bit more. That's, the blacks really do go black when you add water. So I will maybe add some of the dark red over the top and see if I can improve on that a bit. My worry then is though, see if I make the rest of the picture bolder, that then the skin tones will look really white against it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know how much of a solution that is, but yeah, I think for someone beginning again with their art journey, I'm quite pleased with that. I wonder if next time I will try something that's deliberately bolder, that I don't need to worry about doing more sort of delicate tones. So here's the picture up against the original photograph. As you can see, I've straightened out the oh, actually, is it a bit wonky? No, I think I have straightened out the level of the fence, or what was it she was standing up against? I can't remember now. Anyway, I have hundreds and hundreds of photos of my daughters modelling for me, and I would really like to work on some more portraits of them really. I also like the idea of putting them into a more sort of fantasy, surreal. I mean, the clothes I make are very fairy tale in style. Let me just show you another photo shoot I did that I loved. So here's another one with more fairy style dresses. So I'm thinking about sort of adding some wings, maybe going down that sort of route, giving that fantasy look a try. And I think Inktense are probably quite a good medium to use for that. By the way, this paper is from a W.H. Smith's A4 cartridge paper. So it's quite a decent sketch pad, but I have reused a page. This was a sketch for one of my A-level art projects. So I've gone on the back of it, which might have, I don't know if that's affected the colours. I don't think it has actually. But my daughter's just bought me a double pack of sketch pads, so I'm looking forward to getting started in those. If you'd like to join me on my art journey, please do hit that subscribe button. I will try and do art videos more regularly. So if you enjoyed watching, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again next time.